do this.
Put the hood up.
Oh, I'm putting it like a right prick, wouldn't I?
Or a pair of sunglasses in my bag and give them to you if you want.
LA Cool J, for fuck's sake.
Love it. Lydia Daydal, MA Connect TV, standing backstage at the homecoming in Castlebar in Mayo with a victorious Craig O'Brien.
Yes, Lydia, victorious. Second round stoppage.
Yeah.
4 stoppage.
Unreal.
In 10 fights? 9-1, 10 fights.
Is that what it is?
Four stoppage in 10 fights.
Daddy.
Opponent wasn't great.
What?
Opponent wasn't great.
Well, look, I mean, what way do you look at it in a situation like this? You're just like, look, got the win, got the stoppage, you know?
Yeah,
good crowd out there.
Great atmosphere, man. I brought like 100 people down, so first and mostly, big thanks to everyone who travelled down. Christmas month, it's not cheap to get down here, you know what I mean? Buy tickets, stay at hotels, but it's the best thing they've done. The hotel is on wheels around there, I swear to God.
I came in and a few of the lads were like, you know, oh, who's here? Have you seen this person? And I was like, yeah, same, you know, going on. And the next minute I could just hear all this singing in the corner. I looked up and I was like, who the hell? Craig O'Brien's lot. I was like, love it. Absolutely brilliant. That's what you want. And they're setting the tone for tonight, you know what I mean? The crowd is following them, do you know what I mean?
So that's I've just done an interview with Irish Boxing. And John, that he's like, one thing is like the atmosphere. I was like, yeah, that's my crowd, you know what I mean? He's like, it's brilliant.
That
like,
inner city crowd.
It's deadly, but a big thanks to them, you know what I mean? Obviously, off the back of the last fight with Fowler in July, I only had it up, it was like 5-6 months now since I boxed last, you know? So it wasn't that there was nerves.
I was going to ask you, like, how is it? Because obviously that was such a big stage last time. It wasn't the result that you wanted. So how was it coming out? You know, it was something a little bit different in the kind of lead up to this fight, or just take it on the chin and just...
It was the same as normal, you know what I mean? You get butterflies, it is. When you get in there, it's about being cautious, you know? But I tried to... Obviously, I had the Irish title there, so we pushed to defend that. We asked like 2 boys. One of them couldn't make the weight. He was coming down a weight. And the other wasn't like edgeable. Mel wouldn't let him be edgeable. So I went from being an Irish title down to a 6-rounder. So at that stage, there was no one coming in. So at that stage, I was like, feck it, let's just get the win and let's push on to the new year, you know what I mean? So that's what it was. The opponent, I thought he hit the ground a little bit early. I'll have to watch it back and stuff like that, but I'm just happy to get back out, you know what I mean? Because I've been training hard in the gym, so get back out, got the win, and now push on to 2019.
Yeah, absolutely. Do we have a plan in place for 2019? Like, is there something confirmed, or is it just see what comes up?
There's nothing confirmed. I've been out in Boston training. I've been out in America 2 or 3 times this year with Spike and the lads, and the Irish connection is sort of there. Niall Kennedy and Ray Moylet is boxed out there, and Spike, so there's possibility for Paddy's weekend. That's what I'm hoping for, so we'll see what happens. But again, I still have the Irish title. There could be a show in Dublin and you get a phone call if the fight is right. Or you could get a phone call for abroad, you know what I mean? It's boxing, anything can happen, Lydia. So for me, it's just about keep training hard. I'm just going to keep going and see what
you strike me in terms of like what's happening next to your career. You kind of just strike me as someone who's like, I don't care what it is once I get out there and box.
Yeah, well, no, I absolutely care. But the thing about it is, if you look back on my career, I was on the sidelines for 17 months, and I was like, fuck this, like, I throw the towel in. I was going to the gym day and night, and there was nothing happening. And I was sparring with other boys the day I was getting ready, and I was like, just keep going, Craig. You know what I mean? Doors will open, and that's the way it is here. You know what I mean? I'll go back to the gym January the 1st, and I'll train hard, and I'm sure a phone call will come or an opportunity will come. Because you can say I'll do this, and I will love if Boston happens, but I'm not going to count my chickens, you know what I mean? Because again, it's boxing, and I know that from now. So 2018 has been a good year, highs and lows. Irish title, boxing at Sky, got beaten. Back here now, I won 9-1. 10-0 would have been better, but what the fuck can we do? If you don't take these chances in life, you never know, you know. So
absolutely. Let's talk about tonight. Obviously, we're in Mayo, homecoming show, Assassin Boxing. Your teammate Ray Moylet headlining the cards. Like a good buzz all in all, right?
Absolutely. You've been in the gym. We trained super hard, and the atmosphere up there. We've all trained together, but I came to Mayo. I was like, this is better than the sticks. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is, like, isn't it?
The hotel is like right around the back. There's everything. I've been out eating every day, walking, coffees. It's actually a lovely place. So it's great to be here. As I said, bringing everyone down for the night. Some are here for like 2 nights. Yeah. It's absolutely brilliant. You know what I mean? And again, Ray coming down and headlining in his hometown for the first time. We had dinner last night. We were speaking about it. I think it's his first time he boxed here in like 8 or 9 years. So it's big for him, you know. So please God, we were at the weigh-ins and all yesterday. He looks good. I had a look at that green belt. It's a beautiful belt, man.
Of course, I was just looking at it inside.
Oh man, I won the Irish title.
I was going to pick it up for a photo, and then I saw Packy. I was like, no, not yet. Wait, later.
It's like 2 years ago I had dreams of winning the Irish title. I got that now, and that's gone. New dream, and I was like, that green belt, I'd love it, you know what I mean? So I'm praying he wins, you know. He's been a big crowd, his family's here, he's trained super hard, so please God he does that. And then don't forget Spike, we have to get Spike to win then as well, and we'll all push on the new year and see what happens. But it's a big night down here. TG Fowler here, everyone's here, a big crowd. So
Telling you, I mean, I think I was saying the last time, I think everybody's excited that TG4 are down here, because it's not just for Assassin Boxing or the lads who are on the card here. If this goes well, again, that'll be the second time that they've been involved in a boxing card that you fought on. You were the last man standing as well. You were on that as well, you know. So
it seems TG4 want to be involved, which is brilliant. You know what I mean? I was hoping to get a live slap with them when the Irish title fight didn't happen. There wasn't a meaningful fight there, but they did pre-record. You see the cameras on the way out, so they pre-recorded. So hopefully it'll be on TG4 now, because as I said, I boxed on it the last time and it's great, to be honest. Gets a lot of viewers, so it's good. It seems they're going to be back next year, so hopefully boxing just keeps growing in Ireland, because at the minute it's all right, but it's nowhere near the way England should be. You know what I mean? How big they are flying. So hopefully for us, training super hard every day and putting the work in, that the shows can get bigger. And people can keep attending and the Porsches can get bigger and stuff like that, you know what I mean? That's what it's about, ladies.
most importantly.
Before I
let you go, I was saying, I was commenting on your outfit. You're like, it was the business you're wanting out. You had the hood up and all. You're saying your auntie made it.
Yes, I mean,
you're probably leaving shout out there.
Big shout out Susan Owens.
Yeah.
The Susan who does everything, you know what I mean? She does all my gear from day one. Yeah. So all the boys would be like ordering away and all, and I'd be like, no, I'll stick with Susan. So obviously she's my auntie, so she looks at me. So every show I get a new suit. You know what I mean? Like, get a new suit, Craig. So I had a brand new.
Slick. Turn around as well. Show us the back. It says iron on it as well. Yeah, real slick.
On the way. So I had the boots last year. They were brand new in the box, and I was like, I'm not gonna buy a new pair. So I was like, I'll just get something to go with them. So I went with black and white, and turned out really well.
No, really, it stood out so well on the camera.
So when I give them the whore, I don't even know. You know what I mean? I made the short. She put a stripe. I was like, Susan, can you do them like that? She put a stripe on the side of them, but I didn't know the jacket on. I picked it up. It's like, fucking deadly. Get me the butterflies now. I don't think I only got it the other day, so I was like, deadly, let's do this.
Yeah, perfect.
So it's brilliant, yeah.
There'll be a little ritual for you now. Fight week, going up to your aunties, picking up the gear.
I'll have about like 30 frames. I'm going to retire full of it.
Your dad have them in the window.
Yeah, 100%, Lydia. But before we go, big thanks to everyone who's came down and supported me. As I said, it's not cheap getting here, so I really appreciate it. My sponsors, Blakestown, Car Valeton, Dublin Plumbing and Gas was with me from the start, Carraghees Construction was with me from the start, and everyone throughout the year who sponsored and helped me. And big shout out to media. And hold on, my team, Packy Collins, family, and you can keep going on, so everyone.
The list is long,
absolutely.
Well, congratulations. Good to see you back in the winning column, and good to see you so happy.
Super.
Craig O'Brien for M Making It TV.